Yo, what's up guys, I'm back for Rag chapter 375. It's a little late, the chapter dropped on Tuesday, and I have had a little hiatus, but we're back now. But there have been massive developments, right? So, always great to see. This was one of the better chapters out of this whole date arc. We got some cool panels, cool whatever, I'll hop into it. So they're at this Chinese hot pot restaurant, right? And, you know, they're just chopping it up, doing whatever, and Kazuya's just in his head, like always, bro. Dude, he needs to lock in, bro. He needs to lock in. And he's just so surprised that Chizuru's drinking beer with him. Because I guess she does it on dates a little bit, but not really. But yeah, I mean, it's just so stupid, man. Rag is just one of those stupid series where you just kind of have to go with the flow. But yeah, not too much to say about that. I mean, he's just saying stuff like, oh, well, if she orders soda on the date, it's doomed, bro. But like, whatever. I guess she's ordering beer and she's drinking beer, it's fine. Dude, I forgot. Dude, it's so bad. Next page, it's like, bro, it's just degenerate, dude. I don't even know how to describe this, bro. So, yeah. Alright, moving on. I don't know how, bro. Jesus Christ, I need to do something else with my life, bro. So yeah, we get a little panel of Chizuru sipping the drink, bro. And not too much is happening. Like, Kazuya's just doing his thing, bro, like watching her swallow the drink, right? And it's so dumb, bro. It's just so dumb. Oh my gosh, bro. Alright, yeah, so basically the conversation goes and evolves into like more serious stuff where Chizuru's asking what Kazuya's gonna do after graduation and just really considering, you know, like the more serious side of life. It's a green flag that she does remember what his original track in life would be, which would be telecommunications. Always good, you know. Like, I feel like at this point, since the date has gone well so far, maybe I should go back and review some chapters of the date, or maybe I'll do like a whole thing where I go and I review like the whole date arc in its totality. But you know, it's been trending in an upward direction, so I'm not too worried about it. I mean, really anything that happens here is just, it's only going to be positive. Yeah, I can't really see it Kazuya really folding this any harder than he already has. So jumping back, he's stumbling over his words, trying to, you know, figure out what to say, but it don't really matter too much. I mean, he just needs to say what is on his mind. But yeah, Chizuru's really taking it seriously, saying that, you know, career options, you know, they can change depending on what path you take in life. But yeah, not too much to really say about it. The only thing is, at the end, after Kazuya is done, you know, blubbering, bro, Chizuru says, I like people who properly think things through. So, and it's a whole page artwork, and yeah, I mean, it's just good little page. But yeah, it shows that she's more serious about the whole them getting together, relationship, dating thing. Kazuya's surprised, like always. It's like, at this point in the series, like, dude, it's just, bro, whatever. But yeah, I'm still surprised. I'm actually very surprised that Mommy hasn't come back, or Ruka hasn't, like, just crashed the date, dude. I thought that would happen, but it hasn't yet, which is kind of weird. It really should have. I feel like at this point, like, there was so much drama that was built up that just isn't in the series, you know what I mean? Like it should be there. Like right now there should be a lot of drama. Maybe it happens after the date, but the date's been so long that I just feel like it should have been there earlier. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I feel like that would be like a major plot hole of the story if there's no like confrontation. But not too bad. I mean, it is what it's gonna be. You know, Reichi's working on his other series, whatever, the Adopted Sisters or whatever, you know. If you know, you know. I might start doing stuff on that. It's just not really my vibe of genre, so we'll see. So yeah, we just get more panels of Kazuya just being in his head, doing whatever. Same old, not really much is changing. But then he goes and says, oh yeah, sorry, I really should be thinking this through, because he really should be thinking this through, you know, his like future. And then he goes and says, well, I had nothing on my mind except for preparing for today. Like, bro, oh my god, dude. We get Chizuru blushing, dude. It's like, oh my goodness gracious. I don't know, they just have a little cute interaction, almost like a mother parenting like a child, saying that being busy isn't a good excuse or whatever. But yeah, I have liked these recent chapters, mostly just because we get more of Chizuru and we get more just interaction between the two, like one-on-one. Because for most of the series, I mean, I feel like we get it, but it's like kind of iffy. Here, it's like been the best back and forth that we've had. Yeah, Kazuya just doing his little mumbo jumbo, bruh. But then Chizuru goes and says, don't get the wrong idea. It's not like I'm against it or anything. Not everything in life goes according to plan, but that doesn't mean it's not okay to have one. She has this whole little speech saying, if we were together, I'd like to know what you'd be doing in like the next 3 or 5 years. like what company he'll work for, where they'll be moving, all that type of stuff, because, that's what I guess, is really important if you're going to be in a, relationship, which she goes and says. And we get the really good panel of the chapter where she's, we get like a whole 2 pages, and it's of Chizuru and Kazuya, facing, back and forth together, not back and forth, what do you call it, across the table, and Chizuru saying, I mean, I would be your girlfriend, right? So she's really considering it at this point. We kind of expected this, we kind of expected it, just of the way that the whole arc was going. I think it was 2 or 3 chapters ago that it seemed a little like maybe it wouldn't happen, because there was like, I'll pull up like a panel or whatever. I think it was like with the ring or something. But yeah, it seemed like there were like a few instances in like previous chapters that I didn't cover that it seemed like, oh, maybe this whole thing wouldn't work out. But at this point, I think it's kind of a done deal. I think we're just in like the wrap up phase of everything. Next page, we get, a little cute panel. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's Rag, bro. What do you expect, man? There's gonna be some cringy stuff. But yeah, it's just, I don't even know what to say anymore, dude. It's just Rag, bro. So basically, after this, Kazuya's all flustered, right? And then he goes into the bathroom, and he's like, oh my gosh, all of these mixed signals. I feel like my head's gonna explode. Like, what? Dude, I can't with him, bro. But yeah, he's even saying, like, he even has hope right now, right? He's like, things seem good. So, maybe this will be a confidence boost for him. Okay, this is what I didn't remember, or maybe it just like popped up from like previous chapters, was that he made time to plan to go to the beach, right? I don't remember that whole thing. It probably happened, it's been months, so it most likely happened, but I don't remember it. So I guess, but since it's raining at, Joyopolis during the date, they can't really, go to the beach. So Kazuya's like scheming, thinking and plotting about like how he's gonna ask, Chizuru if she has plans, which seems so stupid for tomorrow, bro. But I don't know, because it just seems, I don't know, bro. Oh my god, dude. Dude, he's already thinking about private dates and shit, bro. He's already thinking about the dates that she's gonna have later on, like tomorrow, bro. Like, it's, oh my goodness gracious, bro. It's so over, dude. Alright, yeah. So that's gonna be what it's gonna be, but the last page of the chapter is just of Chizuru sitting alone at the table, and it's like a little, what do you call it? Like she's just remembering back to a moment where she's like, oh, like the day before, saying, I have to decide tomorrow about what her decision is gonna be. And while she's, thinking about this, she's chugging the beer back, bro. So we'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens. Yeah, and that's basically the chapter. I don't think there's a break. Let me see. No break next week, which is basically in, I don't know, a few days. So yeah, it's basically in a few days. There shouldn't be a break. If there is, I'll probably post something else. But yeah, I mean, at this point, I think it's a done deal. I think Rag's, gonna wrap up soon. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna get to, chapter 400, because what else do they really have to do? I mean, they have a few storylines that they need to tie up, with the Ruka mommy thing. I feel like Ruka just got shafted too hard in the series. I feel like she should have been a lot more involved. I'm okay with mommy just being shafted like the entire series, because like, she was shafted for the entire series and not really relevant until just recently. But I think it's kind of weird how they're like trying to bring them back into the story but not really doing so. Maybe just to start up a little more tension. But yeah, Ruka for sure, I feel like that's probably like the weakest link of this whole story, because it's like, I think they're still dating, right? Or maybe it's like trial or something, I don't really know, but like there's a situationship going on there, and it's really not, it's kind of just been avoided this whole entire time. So, I mean, that's kind of that. I don't really care about Yaemori. It's like, that's just gonna be what it's gonna be. And Kibe just needs to get a girlfriend, I think, by the end of the story. I don't know how that's gonna happen. He needs to find love or something, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. Rag's Rag. I'm kind of, I wouldn't say I'm over it at this point, but like, we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It's gonna end soon, man. It's gonna end soon. It's not bad. Also, since it's ending soon, I do plan to do other series. I have found a few that I would like to do. I don't know, you guys can comment, maybe I can make a poll or whatever about the different series that I would like to do. Right now, the biggest contender is Hope You're Happy Lemon, just because it's like pretty cool series, I would say. The other one would be, what it's called? Kanojo ni Uwaki, bro. That's what it's called. I like both of those. The only thing is, Uwaki just barely ever drops. I mean, they just dropped like recently, but it's been months. They're like always on hiatus. So there's that. I'm gonna keep looking for a new series, of course. Oh, also, what's the Oni-chan series? Oh, fuck, bro. That sounds crazy to even, I should never even say that in my life. It's like, I'm gonna see if I can find the name of it. If I can't, I'll just put it up. But basically it's like this gamer dude, this like toxic like Twitch streamer, and then he falls in love with like some other Twitch streamer. And it's kind of funny. So those are the 3 that I'm really planning on doing. I guess I could also do Cuckoos or whatever. It's just that series is gonna end too, I think, soon. I like it's like the author's other series, which is the Vampire Family more. But yeah, we'll kind of just go through it. The one that I really liked was that, like, was it like where they inherited the money or whatever? Dude, I think that shit got shafted, bro. I think there's like a few more chapters I dropped, but then no scanlation team picked it up. So, and I'm not trying to translate stuff. But yeah, there's a few others I'm looking at. But I mean, that's really about it, man. Not too much. The chapter was pretty good. I just gotta get back on the rag hype, man. Series about to end. Something crazy about to go down, bro. If they hold hands soon, it's over, dude. But yeah, that's really about it. Yeah, I guess I'll see y'all when I see y'all, okay? Jesus Christ, bro. I need to get the fuck out.